The Princess and the Castle of Thoughts. Once upon a time, in a kingdom called Serenia, lived a princess named Sofia. She was not a prisoner of a tall tower, but a prisoner of her own head. While other princesses learned to dance or practice archery, Sofia sat by the window, sinking into the ocean of thoughts. People knew her as quiet and often frowning, unaware that a constant battle was raging in her mind. Sofia didn't just think about things. She disassembled them, reassembled them, and evaluated them from 38 different angles. If she was about to pick a flower, her mind would start, if I choose this flower, does the head gardener also want it? What if it's the wrong species? What if it's poisonous? If I run to it, will I look clumsy? Did I close my chamber door properly? What if I didn't? The kingdom of Serenia was threatened by an inexplicable drought, and the wells were running dry. The wise elders said the only way to save the kingdom was to bring the crystal tear from the mountain of silence. That's when the king called Sofia and handed her a map, saying, "Sofia, you are the wisest among us. Bring the crystal tear. It is a mission that requires clarity more than strength." Sofia accepted, but immediately panicked. The mountain of silence? That's ironic. It's going to be loud. What if the map is wrong, though? What if the tear is actually a piece of ice? It'll melt. Did I pack too much food, too little? What exactly do I need to say when I arrive? Will I seem rude if I don't use the correct formula? I must turn back, I'm not ready. On her journey, Sofia reached the rickety bridge over an abyss. She stopped. She should go fast, but if she went fast, she risked tripping. She should go slow, but if she went slow, the bridge might collapse due to age. Maybe she should walk in a zigzag pattern? No, that would distribute the weight unevenly. She stood there for 3 hours, paralyzed, analyzing the physics and resistance of the wood, when a squirrel jumped onto the bridge and crossed without any trouble. That's when Sofia realized, with a start, that she had wasted a quarter of a precious day thinking about something that was, in essence, a simple step forward. Arriving at the Mountain of Silence, she found the crystal tear. It was placed on a rock, and next to it was a small plaque that simply read, "Take me." But Sofia's mind launched a new assault. Take me? It's a trap. What exactly does taking it mean? To touch it? To put it in my pocket? Should I perform a ritual of thanks? What if the crystal tear is a being and I offend it by not asking for permission? Should I ask it? But I don't know how a crystal speaks. What if it's a test? Maybe I should leave it here as proof that I'm not greedy. She stood there, facing the solution, analyzing every possibility until midnight. Suddenly, a gentle voice whispered from the rock, "Dear Princess Sofia, you are your own biggest obstacle. There is no secret formula. There is no hidden agenda. Just do." Sofia felt relief, but also a surge of anger. All this complexity was fabricated. She closed her eyes, took a deep breath, and without analyzing the texture, the grip, the weight, or the long-term consequences of the crystal on Serenia's economy, she reached out her hand and took the tear. In an instant, a warm light enveloped her. The drought did not stop instantly, but the tear began to emit pure water that flowed down the mountain. Sofia did not suddenly become a carefree person, but she learned a valuable lesson. Analysis is helpful. Over-analysis is a prison. When she returned home, the king embraced her and the kingdom was saved. From then on, when faced with a simple decision, Sofia asked herself a single question. Is there a squirrel on the bridge? If the answer was yes, meaning it was a simple, achievable task, she just did it. And so, Princess Sofia of Serenia learned to make peace with the loudest place in the world, her own mind.